Hi everyone, nice to meet you. My name is Delves. Welcome to my channel. This is the first video I've ever made where I'm actually talking to people. So if I sound a little nervous, you know why. I'm trying to remember to breathe. It's a lot harder than it seems. Anyways, so I am mostly a digital artist, and right now I'm really excited for Season 3 of Miraculous Ladybug. They announced that it would be coming out 2018. Wait. Why did I think it was December then? Why am I a year ahead? Does that mean it's coming out in January? Who told me it was coming out in December? Huh. Well, this changes things, doesn't it? Oh, I feel silly. Well, anyways, so I decided to rewatch all the episodes because I heard from someone somewhere that it was coming out in December, and I was really excited, and I got so into it. I started coming up with a Miraculous-Sona. And yes, I am aware that there's a very finite amount of Miraculous out there, but it was a fun exercise, you know. I was able to personalize it a lot, and yeah, it was fun. I haven't done fan art in almost a year, and I really miss it. Art in general, you know, I've kind of fallen off the grid, you know. So this is a video topic, I guess, for another time, but you know, I thought this would be a really fun way to get back into art, get art in my life again. So I came up with a Miraculous-Sona. I decided to pick an owl because owls are my favorite animals. And the color scheme I ended up with, it just, well, the orange and green is my favorite color combo, but it wasn't working. Kind of looked like a rainbow chicken. Is not really my intention, doesn't really fit with the owl theme, so I kind of just shifted it over to blue and black. Yeah, Skeletor Nightwing. It's just what it reminded me of the whole time I was painting this. But it fit the nighttime look, so I just kind of ran with it. So for the next part I thought of was her powers, her abilities, what kind of weapon she would have. I was always thinking, you know, owls are very silent, they're flight, and I tried to get with that theme, you know, the ladybugs are lucky, black cats are unlucky, foxes are cunning and quick, and bees are manipulative. They get people to do what they want, I don't know. But owls are wise, I guess. So I think that would kind of give you, maybe your special power would be some amazing Uncle Iroh instinct, insight. Just lift people's spirits by giving them beautiful proverbs that they can ponder over a cup of tea. I don't know how that would be very helpful, but that's the best I could come up with. Any of you guys have any ideas? Because, I mean, the Uncle Iroh thing is kind of useful. Like, sometimes that's all you need, it's just encouraging words of wisdom. But, okay, so for her weapons, I think they're a little bit more practical than wisdom. Gosh, I feel so bad saying wisdom's not useful. But, you know, that's just because I like to beat people up. That would be mine. That's the easiest one, right? Like, just be the swordsman. It's the easy one. Just press the attack button constantly. I chose Kali sticks. Keeping track of 2 sticks is a little more difficult. I didn't want to, like, take Cat Noir's thing. So, I wanted the Kali sticks. Personally, I've never done Kali or Eskrima. Kung Fu's my thing. I like Kung Fu a lot. And check out my little Wing Chun Chips comic. Haha, plug. I did it. Anyways, I think they're kind of fun, and I'd imagine maybe as an owl, you know how they have a very silent flight. Maybe there's some like extra air you can get when you have flight abilities. Maybe. I'm sorry, I have a cat here. I need to corral him. Excuse me. Sorry about that. He's a needy little baby. Anything getting more attention than him is just enemy. No, gotta be in front of everybody's faces and stuff. Notice me. Yeah. But anyway, we were talking about, you know, powers. So we had words of wisdom, the ability, I guess, to stay airborne. Yeah, so I guess I thought like maybe her name. This was like the last thing I thought of was her name. Which I thought maybe I could do Athena, you know, named after the Greek goddess. That's, you know, smart, badass, and based on owls. Well, no, owls are based on her. They're buddies. They're buddies. We'll go with that. So let me talk a little bit more about my process, I guess, for the moment. So you can see I'm a digital artist. I have been doing digital art since I was about 15, so that's 10 years. For about 10 years, I have only ever really used Photoshop Elements because I'm cheap and it comes with my tablet. When I get a new tablet, I get a new Photoshop Elements. You know, I get new tablets that rarely. I think I've only had 3 or 4 my whole life. But they, in my early days, they were used daily, like intense, just trying to get the hang of Photoshop, playing with all the layers and the special pens, and fun stuff. But yeah, no, I still think digital art is my favorite. Oh, there's little Kwame. Let's talk about the Kwame. I'm distracted. So I kind of thought maybe her name should be like Aletta or something. It's not the best, but I thought it was kind of cute. Decided that her snack that she eats should be blueberry scones. Simply because, you know, I love blueberry scones. I love all scones actually, but you know, in this kind of world, like maybe the Sona of mine hangs around scones a lot. Like, I don't know. Oh man, I don't want scones. Oh no, scones and tea. Sounds pretty good right now. So yeah, it actually took me a little while to discover all the possibilities that you have in digital art. You know, when you start out, you're just thinking like, oh, I just need like a soft airbrush or just a hard round brush. You know, what could you possibly do with a chalk effect or, I don't know, like stars or filters? You know, it's pretty impressive what, you know, all these techniques can do for your art, and they open a lot of doors. It's pretty crazy, but I'm mostly self-taught, so it was mostly trial and error to see what happens. Like, I would see art, you know, on DeviantArt, and I would be like, oh, how did they get such a pretty starry sky? Took me a while to figure that out. He used a cross-hatch brush. What? I just, you know, it's just, it doesn't seem obvious at the time, I guess, but, you know, for me, learning like that, it's always trial and error. Do it over again, see what happens, try another color, try another shape, you know, that sort of thing. So I decided for the background in this picture, it should be a cityscape, you know, because the whole thing takes place in Paris. And I really like pink, purple, and blue. took a while to get it right, because at first it was like this just eyesore of a color combination, just like overly saturated. Kind of was painful to look at. Here I'm just trying to get her into the environment by adding some extra shadows and highlights. It really helps settle your character into their environment if you can get the right ambient lighting. Oh man. So this whole process, I believe, is an elapsed time of about 3 hours, and my computer, it's just a laptop. It doesn't have a lot of what do you call it, memory, not a lot of disk space. So as I was working on this and recording this and editing this, I kept getting this little notification, your disk is almost full. I had to spend 45 minutes moving a bunch of files, trying to erase things that I need. Oh, it's the price you get for wanting a really light laptop. No storage space. But oh yes, her Miraculous. I kept forgetting about this while I was painting it, and even right now while I'm trying to talk about it. I decided to put some bells, kind of allude to my YouTube name. But yeah, so much for being a quiet flyer. Let's just put a bell on them so we can keep an eye on them. I don't know, that's not really smart, but I thought it looked kind of cute. I tend to like giving little pops of color, you know, like it's called a complementary color. And here is where I thought, you know, I wanted to include it in the piece, just, you know, to have it there. But it just looked so crowded. Once I got the wind effects in here, it just looked so messy. I had to take it out. So there's my first piece of actual finished fan art in a long time. This was so much fun to do. Let me know in the comments below, like, if any of you guys would make a Miraculous-Sona. I don't know if this is like a thing, but it should be. Let me know what your animal would be, what kind of powers you would have. Would you have a better name for Aletta? Kind of makes me think of moist tellets. It's not really, I don't know. It's fine, I guess. Anyways, it'd be great to get to know you guys. I hope to talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.